Hey everybody, welcome back into Universal Beauty. And today we're going to draw for the Laura Geller Glow Your Own Way from a couple of weeks ago. Yes, I have been the absentee YouTuber. And we're also going to explore the Morphe Jeffree Star Artistry Palette, the collab. And so we're going to do that. First things first though, if you haven't subscribed, please do, and you can hit that little notification bell next to the subscribe button that will notify you via email every time I do an upload, and that would be great. If you would like this video, you can give it a thumbs up, or you can share it, or tell your friends. We're trying to grow our little community here. So first thing out of the gate, we should really draw for the Laura Geller Glow Your Own Way, and this has the let me see, what's in here is the, well, you can't see it too well, but this is the Diamond Light, the highlighter, Gelato Swirl highlighter, and then this is the beautiful clear kind of crystally little highlighter for your lips. So we're gonna go ahead and do this, and you know what? Our community is so small, there's only 4 names in our jar this time because we only got 4 comments, but that's okay. You got a 25% chance to win. So let's go ahead and get this done and see what goes on. Okay, so our lucky winner is, it's Debbie Corver. Yay, Debbie. Whoops, well, there you are, Debbie Corver. Okay, so that's going to be great. I actually happen to know Debbie Corver, and she's one of the best looking humans on the planet. So this is going to be a really nice thing for her. And I will message you, Debbie, and we'll get the address of where you want this sent to. So congratulations. You're going to love it. I use this all the time. Mine is, I tend to use the gold one, but this is the most popular selling color that she does in that highlighter. So you're going to enjoy that. And okay, so now this is the Jeffree Star Morphe Collab Artistry Palette, and there are, I think, 25, or is it 30? 25, I think. Beautiful colors. It's a very generous pan size, great pigment, great color payoff, really blendable, beautiful texture. So this is the look that I went and tried today. So if you like this look and you want to see how we did it, keep on watching. Okay, so now I'm primed and powdered and prepped, and we're just going to be moving on to the eyes just for the sake of keeping the video short. Okay, so today, you know, we are going to be using the Morphe Jeffree Star collab, and this is the Artistry Palette that, well, we'll count up the colors. I forget how many are in here. And I also went ahead and got the brushes that are just the eye brushes. It's a separate set, and it's pretty good value. I think this is, I want to say it's $45, but you get 10 brushes. And these are like every brush you could possibly need for eyes. And there we go. That's like maybe a little bit better to show you. You know, just everything's covered. Pretty good. That's a really decent price. It comes in the cute little pink pouch, and then the palette, of course. So here we go. All right, Jeffree, let's see what you got here, and we will check her out. Okay, look at this. You've got, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30 shadows for $35 for this palette. Now normally Jeffree's palettes on jeffreestar.com are, you know, they're more in the 50-something dollar range. It's not like Natasha Denona expensive, but it's more expensive than, just a little bit more expensive than some of the others. But you do get like amazing packaging, real heavy duty, and really large and deep pans of really nice formula, heavily pigmented shadow. So it's up to you, but this is really nice that Morphe has done a collab with him, and you still get pretty decent sized pans, as you can see, those of color. And anyway, I'm not sure exactly what we're going to do here today, so let's go ahead and see what we can create. This looks to be like a lot of really nice pinks and neutrals, good neutrals here. And some golds and greens. Okay. All right, so starting off, I'm going to take this one, and this is the, that's a small, I think it's the 154 brush. Looks like this. That's not helping, is it? Like this. Okay, it's a fluffy brush. That's just going to be to lay down some color. The lighting is a little weird today because I'm shooting this in the morning, so I don't have full sun up, and I just wanted to do this though quick. I'm going to start with this color here, the second one, and this is called Back. Okay, so I'm just going to pick up a little bit on this brush and start in just above my crease, just to put down a little bit of transition color. I've got my shadow insurance on, so I'm sure this is going to be good to go for the whole day. This is like just a little dusty pink shade. And I'm going like just in and above my crease. And we're going to lay color down on top of it. So it's just a nice transition shade. I hope you can even see that. God. Okay, so then next up after that, I think I'm going to go in with, this is the, sorry you guys, this 155. Yeah, I think this is the 155. It looks kind of similar. It's another little fluffy. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into this shade here that is called Weird Noise. It's like an orangey kind of color. I'm gonna pick that one up. And I'm going straight into the crease with that. Nice pigment on this. Definitely big color payoff. I think we kind of knew that though, because he's sort of known for, you know, having a really nice, heavily pigmented formula. Okay, so I got that going. I'm going to go down here into this Calabasas, which is this wine red, and I'm going to just dot between the two just a little bit, same brush, and I'm going to kind of go under my lower lash line. To just deposit a little color there. Okay. Let's see, now I'm moving on to this brush, which is the 1517. Looks like this. Shorter, fluffier. Okay, I'm going back into that color Calabasas, which is the wine red, this one here, with that. And we're going to just hit the outer corner with that. It's a really deep burgundy, very pretty. I'm hitting my, right to my lash line and outer corner there. Maybe I'm dragging a little bit down too, underneath. Keep everything uniform. Okay, so that's a pretty bold look so far. I think now we'll come down into, I guess this brown right here, this is just called Hi Dude. And this brush here is what is this? It looks like maybe a 159 brush, and it's got a more of a pointed top. It's still very fluffy, but it's got a pointed tip to it. Okay, so we're going into that brownish Hey Dude color. I'm just picking up a little bit on the tip of this brush, like that. And I'm going to, again, go just lightly over into the crease, just to tone down a little bit of that, you know, real Dolly pink kind of color. Just going a little bit over that with the brown in the crease. Bring that up. I do like brown and pink together. That's like kind of a nice combo, I think. Okay, I'm going back under. Now I want to blend it up. So this is very similar, looks like, to the dedicated blending brush that I normally use. I think the one I use is either the Smashbox or the e.l.f. This one is the, I think it says 758. Okay, and I'm just going to blend this, you know, a clean brush, and just blend, blend, blend. Just to smooth out any hard edges. Really get those colors to meld in a nice way. Same with the bottom. It's definitely a bolder look if you're going to use these pinks, because they're pretty flashy. Well, at least the ones that we used, Calabasas and what was that? The other one? Oh, that was the orangey one. The one called Weird Noise. Okay, and then the first one there was just back, but that was such a delicate pink that this is really, I think, the color that's coming through so strong is that Calabasas. Really, really rich burgundy. Really pretty though. Okay, now you can kind of go in with your fingers too, remembering our beloved Kevin Aquan, who always used to use his fingers for everything. Now, if you're doing this, do it lightly. You don't want to pull too hard, but if you're doing that, okay. And now I think just for the lid, we're going to pack on a little bit of color with this, looks like a 1511 brush. It's like the more of the flat head, very thin to the side, but rounded top. For that, we'll put a little bit of shimmer on here. There's one, what do we want to do? This one here, it's peachy kind of. It's called Dog Mom, and it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. Golden peachy shimmer. So I'm not going to wet the brush. I think I'm just going to leave it pretty subtle, and we're just going to pack a little bit of that onto the orbital part of our lid, just for a little tiny bit of flash, not too much. Okay, there we go. I'm kind of convinced that the lighting in here today is like worse than ever because we don't have that full-on natural sunlight. So many colors to pick from, but these are what we're going with today. Nice job, Jeffrey and Morphe. Okay. Gonna take a little bit of liner. This is the Laura Geller Incredible Waterproof Gel Eyeliner Pencil. I'm going to hit the bottom lash line with that. Just from the outer corner till the edge of the iris. I don't like to go all the way in. I just think it's better this way. Okay, and same on the other side. Just to define that bottom lash line a little. Okay, and then for the top, this is the, this Tarte. What is this? don't want to say the wrong brand name. Yeah, this one is Tarte Sex Kitten, and it is in black. And we're gonna do the top with that. I'm just holding it at a real weird angle. You would obviously be doing it. The closer you get, the heavier your impact of your line is. If you back off, you can do a little bit of a lighter touch. I'm holding it weird so you can see. And I'm just going to kind of bring it through those top lashes and lash line. Okay, and then I like to hit my underneath my lashes as well because I don't like to see the flesh color. You can stop at that point if you don't do that yourself. And yes, I'm taking the very outer corner and joining it up with the brown liner just to kind of keep some continuity going. Gosh, I hope I wasn't just filming that way all bleached out for you guys the whole time. I probably was. I'm so sorry. Okay. So you also get like a nice little eyebrow spoolie in with these Jeffree Star brushes, and it's the color is gorgeous on these two. It's just so cute. Comb out your brows, and again, depending on what you want to do, even if you don't put any color into your brows or anything to think of, just make sure you brush them out, because just even having them groomed is so much better than not. All right, and let's see what I want to use today. This one is Precisely My Brow, and this is, I think, I'm in a 3 is the color that I use. So you just take that in. It's got this really lovely little fine point that you can imitate hair-like strokes, which is a great thing. Follow along your bottom lash line, or no, not lash line, I'm sorry. Follow along your bottom eyebrow, just, you know, the bottom of it. Just, that's where the natural arch occurs. And then you can fill in, or not, depends on you, you know. I'm pretty sparse, like right up here at the top, so I kind of tend to fill in a little bit there. And then the others, it's just grooming it to a nice shape. This eyebrow for me acts much better than this one. So this is the one that acts up. And I feel like you'll never get them to match perfectly. Maybe some people, you know, have very symmetrical eyebrows. I think a lot of us have one that behaves and one that doesn't. So this one here is my problem child, but we do the best we can to get these two looking like they're at least related. Okay. And there's, you can comb that out a little bit after you put any color in them, just to make everything groomed, very groomed looking. Yeah. And then actually just to set those, I usually use one of the gels, whether it's like the, there's so many of them. This one is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Boost and Set, but the one that I've been using is like a Lime Crime Bushy Brow. Okay. And they're all pretty similar with the tiny little teeny tiny brush, and you just go in it. It's almost like a hair gel or hairspray for your brows, just to make them kind of stay put where you put them. Again, I'm holding it weird so you can see what I'm doing. You would hold it more like a pen, but all right, so now sorry, for some that's my tablet going off. I don't know, it heard something that it wanted to talk about. All right, so I'm going to use this Pretty Vulgar Make Them Blush in Prim Vixen. Looks like this, and it's a really, really hot pink in the pan, but if you, you know, keep a lighter touch, it's actually flattering to most skin tones. Just get a little bit on the edge of your brush and just kind of pop it a little bit. You don't have to dig in, remember, and it's just a very light touch. You're putting some color down. Goes with the rest of it, the eye makeup that we've done today. Okay. And I guess we'll do a little highlighter as well. I'm going to go into that Too Faced Canary Diamond. This one is the Diamond Light. That one. And just put a little color on the brush. It's also a Too Faced brush. And just sweep it gently, because I'm not going for full blown. Just a little bit of sparkle. Okay. Make sure everything is just set the way you like it. If you need to, you can just kind of come back in and really secure that blend. Okay, yeah. And I think I'm going to do a little more Fix Plus. And let that just dry down a little. You can get yourself a fancy fan and do that way. Okay, so I'm going to go off camera and just finish up doing mascara and lashes, and because that takes up so much time and we're trying to keep this as brief as possible, so I will be right back. Okay, so this is the finished look, and I'm thinking thumbs up for Jeffree Star Morphe. You guys did a wonderful collab with this. The formula is really nice, deeply pigmented, big, wide color story, so you can really play around with that. And the thing that was also kind of impressive was when I decided to do a little shimmer on the top lid, I didn't have to wet the brush, and it still was a great color payoff. So there's, you know, $35 is so reasonable for that, and it's just so nice to be able to get a really great product for that range. And I would say that, yeah, these brushes as well. 10 brushes for, I think it's $45, I want to say. That's a pretty good deal right there, because every brush in the range is like, you can do all kinds of detail work or shading or blending. So yeah, he really hit a home run with this one. So good job, Morphe and Jeffree Star. Very, very good. Okay, so other than that, thanks so much for watching, and congratulations to our winner. We're going to be sending this out to you as soon as I get your details, and we'll reconvene soon. And thank you all for watching and hanging in there with me, and we'll see you next time. Sparkle hard, everybody. Bye.